We're back. Look at this. We're going to play a little bit of Crackdown 3 first. With me is, I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
My name is Alan Tudyk, and I'm here to play some Xbox.
Crackdown 3.
Crackdown!
Now, Alan, you and I were
Wow, doesn't even know what he's about to play.
Dirk Gently's,
Good job, Microsoft.
holistic detective. Oh boy. See, this is me.
This is the worst gameplay I've ever seen in my life. Last time I checked, you're supposed to actually have people that know how to actually play your game, not celebrities that never probably touched a controller in their life. I almost have a hard time believing this guy actually played Halo.
Obviously, this is only on Xbox, and you are all.
There's a lot of guys out there who know how to play this game going, God, this guy sucks. I wish I was playing it.
I can't
absolutely right.
Guy down here. I want to play it.
Yeah. He's
not that we want to play it, is that we don't want you to play it.
Thing they're saying, throw it at the guy. You threw it the wrong way.
Shoot them.
Melee.
Wow.
So now you might want to get out of there so your health can regen.
All right, you guys.
If you want me to play for you a little bit, I can try to show you around.
Show me how I... Yeah.
Now we're showing people how to actually play games.
How do you shoot?
You pull the trigger, left trigger to zoom in, right trigger to shoot. Simple as that. And the cool part is you can kind of double jump up, and you can jump up.
Wow, guys, let's talk about this cringe-worthy stuff that we're watching. What up, everybody? It's your boy Nautical, back at it with another video. So I just wanted to take a little bit of time and talk about Crackdown 3. Now, there's a lot of videos out there of people speaking on their opinion on what they think Microsoft should do with the game, what the perception of the game is. I guess it's time for me to throw my hat in the ring and discuss what I think is going on with Crackdown 3. Now, I ended up being a huge fan of Crackdown, especially the first one. And it wasn't because I was interested in the game at the time, because that was not the type of game I like to play. I wanted that game just so I can get the Halo beta. That's the reason 90% of the people bought that game. Just to get the Halo beta, because you had to have the disc in order to unlock it. And that was a very ingenious thing that Microsoft did. And honestly, it started a cult following around this game. Crackdown 1 was amazing. It was fun. You felt powerful. It was amazing to just jump around and collect agility orbs and push yourself to the limits to see how strong you can get your agent. That was fun. And Crackdown 2, more of the same, but just not as well executed as the first one. Now you turn your attentions to Crackdown 3. This game has been shown off all summer long, and it just looks like mistake after mistake after mistake. If you watched the Mixer Comic-Con event and saw exactly the people they had playing this game, you would understand right off the bat that this is the reason that this game is laughable. People see these videos that Microsoft put out about it, and they just think and cringe to themselves, because it's not even about the game being fun anymore. It's about what joke can we make about this game now. It's almost turned into the Mass Effect Andromeda thing, where the memes for the faces and animations were all over the place. Now it's about who can hate on Crackdown the most, and honestly, it's a very popular thing that's going on YouTube and Twitter and just in the internet in general. Microsoft may not want to admit it, but this game has a huge perception problem. When they showed this game off a couple of years ago at E3 with the destructible environments and everything, people were like, wow, I hope that can actually really be done. They talked about the power of the cloud and everything you could do in it. And guess what? Ever since then, no demos of no sort showing off the destructible environments. Fast forward to this past E3 where they put up a small trailer featuring Terry Crews showing off Crackdown 3, and that was all we got. Compared to a game like Sea of Thieves that doesn't come out till next year, got like a 15-minute demo. What is that all about? Perception, Microsoft. You're showing more appreciation and more love to a game that doesn't come out to first quarter, second quarter next year versus the game that comes out fourth quarter of this year. The game that is going to be launching with your brand new system that you're trying to push to all the consumers out there. Perception is everything. And then back to this whole Mixer Comic-Con event. You are letting people play the game that look like they never played a game in their life. It is laughable. This is something that should never be done. Do you understand that this is kind of the reason that a lot of developers at E3 or at just trade shows in general, when they're showing off games and having people demo games, they don't actually have people playing them on stage because they want to have competent people doing what they need to do in the game to show it off. You only have a finite amount of time to show what you want to show in a game. If you don't do that, people will tune out. That is why you need to be very aware of the perception of this game that you're putting out, because the videos that people are seeing are just laughing stocks. Everybody's just calling out everything that's wrong with the game versus talking about how fun the game could be. This game is pretty much already dead on arrival, I believe, unless Microsoft can really just change the perception at Gamescom next month by showing off the actual destructible environments and the multiplayer and showing people the reason you should actually want to go out and buy this game. This game's not going to do well. Honestly, it's nothing but Microsoft's fault at this point. It is their responsibility to make sure that they put this game in the best light possible, and they are not doing that. This is by far the worst marketing and worst reveal of a AAA game I've ever seen.